So we just got word that gyms are opening back up, finally within like the next week here. I think it's only like a select few of gyms in the city, but luckily for me, I have 2 memberships and one of my gyms is opening. So I mean, it's not really that big of a deal for me. I've been blessed enough like thus far to have that garage gym that Pat has at his place. So I know some people are probably a little more excited than I am. Now that everything's starting to open back up, like gyms, restaurants, and like basketball courts should be open soon. Once that's all open, I feel like the balance in my life will kind of come back into place. With that being said, I have committed to like a little mini cut. That's why you guys probably saw me edit some egg whites going in, got the scale out. The prep vibes are coming back, but we're not getting shredded. We're just kind of cutting a few pounds. I kind of want to get back to that like 189, 190-ish that I was at during prep. So the best thing about prep is that I have this like archive of photos from like check-ins, weigh-ins, like all these photos that match up with the proper date, the proper weight. So I could kind of go through like this timeline of photos and see what I looked like at each weight, which is kind of cool. So I know exactly what I want to look like, and I know exactly what weight that's going to take for me to look like that. And that, like I said, is that 188 mark. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm not trying to crash diet. I'm not trying to do it too fast. I'm thinking about 2 to 3 pounds a week over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll see where we get from there. Today when I get in the gym, I'm tell you guys what I'm doing over the next couple of weeks as far as program. Diet's changing up, program's changing up, gym's finally opening up. Man, we're trying to get everything back balanced and back on track. So I'm hyped. I think I just made like a huge mistake. I knew I was going to work out right now. I took like 2 hours, went downtown, played some basketball with the boys, and now I'm absolutely gassed. So I'm outside of Pat's place right now, trying to like recuperate my energy before I go into the garage gym. It's honestly about to be a tough workout. I'm like completely gassed right now, but this is the pre-workout great value granola bar. And then I took some sour green apple prolific from PE. So hopefully we can pull it together and get a good workout in right now. We got the setup, all the dumbbells. You guys know we got the power rack. It's pretty much all you need, man. And I just remember in this gym, there's this crazy echo when the door is actually down. So I don't want to give a voiceover with this really bad echo. So I think I'm going to take the tripod, film all the clips, and I'm just going to dub this whole workout. All right, so actually what I'm going to do, instead of running you guys through this workout, giving you a rundown on everything I just did, I'm just going to overlay all the B-roll and put the workout stuff at the bottom of the B-roll. I think it's more important to go on this little rant that I want to go on here. And I'm not going to try and make this too long. I'm trying to make this concise as possible. But a question I've been getting asked lately is, what is going to be the best diet coming out of quarantine? Obviously, this is subjective to like goals, like what are you actually chasing post-quarantine? But my personal opinion, coming out of quarantine, I think the best diet is to do a recomposition. At the moment, most people haven't trained for like 2 months, and if they have been training, they've been doing bodyweight stuff and not to their like optimal training standards. So you're pretty detrained, you're most primed to build muscle again because of muscle memory. I think it's a good time to take advantage of that and try and build muscle and lose fat at the same time. I told you guys I was doing a mini cut in the beginning of this video, but recomp would probably be like a better name for that. The length of it will probably be somewhere from 4 to 6 weeks, trying to hit that 187 mark. So I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm doing with all that throughout these next few videos. And then on the other side of things, the other questions I've been getting is, what is the best workout plan coming out of quarantine? As for workouts post-quarantine, I think you should be easing your way back into it. If you have not done any real training in the last 2 months, there's no reason to start going into the gym trying to hit PRs right away. It's not a good idea to try and hit the numbers you were hitting 2 months ago. You definitely want to do like that 2 to 4 weeks of bridge programming before you take on like a real program with crazy volume, because obviously you're not going to be properly recovering and you're just not going to be where you used to be before quarantine. Now on the topic of what I'm going to be doing specifically, I am going to be running the bench program that I was running before we went back into quarantine. So I want to show you guys exactly what that bench program is looking like right now. If you guys remember, this is a 6-day upper lower split. I'll put exactly on the screen how it's looking on this first week. I'm currently on week number 3, as I have been in the gym prior to gyms reopening. I still have the goal for hitting a 300-pound bench. I feel like this program will be a perfect like stepping stone in getting there. Most of the accessory movements are pretty consistent throughout the 8 weeks, but the bench work does vary week to week with percentages and technique. So for the people who are wondering, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm hyped to be going back to the gym. I like the garage gym, but there's something about that social interaction, just being in the gym in general, that like, I don't know, you just can't replicate working in the garage by yourself. And while we're on the subject of post-quarantine, what you should be doing, if you haven't taken anything from this entire rant, I want to say this. don't make fitness your entire life. I think it's important to realize that fitness wasn't the only thing that we were missing throughout this quarantine. There's a lot of other aspects of our lives we should be focusing on, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, if you're pro physique, pro bodybuilder, competitor, it's gonna be a different story, but most of us, that's not the case. So, like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. I'm gonna leave the video right here. If you guys are new, join the crew, subscribe to the channel, leave this video a like before you leave. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.
Damn, whoa, you need the red carpet. You look like a